Give it a few minutes. This will definitely, absolutely not, most definitely will not be a long live at all. I just want to give some important information. I'm going to give it a few more seconds before I speak on it. Absolutely, this will not be a long live. Under no circumstance. Under no circumstance will this be a long live. And guys, I always have on clothes. They just be different tube tops. And I don't care if you think it's the same tube top, same top shirt, whatever. You understand me? I'm not on here trying to act as if I'm rich, wealthy. I got it like that. Even if it was the same top shirt every time. What so be it? You understand me? What say you? What say you? Well, anyway, this is just going to be brief. I want you guys to, if you haven't seen the Scarface movie with Tony Montana, I can't, it's one of my favorite stars in it. I can't even think of his name right now. I can't believe it. But anyway, at the beginning of Scarface, you see the government, the Cuban government, and the citizens has gotten rebellious of their government, and they start this war and riot on their own soil. And I think it's supposed to be Fidel Castro, I think they're portraying in there. And y'all, they overthrew their own government ruthlessly and very tragically. Hi, Sanika. I love you. I love you too. I'm doing fine, Miss Sanika. Thank you for chiming in and tuning in with me. I love you back, dear. I hope you're having a grand day. Hi, Sopo Games. Hi, Alex. Y'all make sure y'all sub. No, that's why I was just saying deep. I always wear the tube tops. I always have a different top on. Oh, Sanika, that's right. I'm sorry, baby. You know what be throwing me off? Because in Spanish, the A is always feminine and the O is for masculine. I'm sorry. Hey, Raul. Sanika, you're absolutely correct. I love you, baby. Thank you, Sanika. I'm so sorry. But y'all make sure y'all sub and like the KupcaKe Cup. And what I was briefly saying, this is not going to be a long live. I would tell everybody to go back and watch. Y'all like and sub the KupcaKe Cup, the Scarface movie on how they overthrew. Thank you, handsome Sanika. Thank you, baby. I love you back. No worries, absolutely big love here, baby, big love. In that movie, they overthrew their Cuban government, and that is what's going on the American soil right now. In LA, that's what the rioting is going on. Thank you, Raul. Make sure you sub. Y'all, this is gonna spread all over the United States. And don't laugh so fast, because this is gonna be more dangerous. It's not gonna get better, it's gonna get worse, because the Biden administration did it. He the one did it, to be honest. They're going to try to overthrow the government. And if you were born here, it's something frightening to think about. We have kids here. It's a dangerous situation. And I'm going to tell you, if that's not your battle, don't get involved in that. That ICE immigration illegal situation, if that's not your battle, stay away from it. You're in a danger zone. This is only the beginning of more of the tragedies to come. Viva la raza. Raul, hola. Raul, are you part of that? I'm not against, I love everybody. I'm just saying. They are going to try to overthrow our government. So Okay, Raul. Well, hats off. I ain't look. Hey, I ain't got no problem with it. Hey, big love. Take care of siempre. So, I'm just saying, me gustan. Is it te me gustan? Me gustan. But anyway, that's not your fight. Stay away from it. But they're gonna do this all across. You saw when they were kicking in doors in Colorado. Raul, yeah, you know what, Raul? And I know some good ones. I know some prosperous ones. I'm talking about these folks they are illegal immigrants and own their own business, getting major dough. They know how to build, they're crafty. I mean, Raul, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Really, they're aiming at the illegal ones. But see, that fault is on the Democrats and on Biden. Biden led you guys into a trap. He did that, to be honest. It was a trap. But see, now, thank you, Sanika. I love you, Sanika. Sanika, I hope you done sub to me. Raul, you make sure you sub to me too. Sanika, yeah, I remember you, and thanks for coming back, baby. I love you more. But it's really not a battle for people of my tone to fight. Raul, listen, I'ma just say this. Thank you, Sanika. Raul, I don't want to make this out of a race bait or a race issue, because you've come across this country and you didn't legalize yourself, or you didn't do it right, or you came through a tunnel, or you came through that 18-wheeler. You did it illegally, because I can't come to your country without having my paperwork right. And you know this too. If I come to your country all types of ways, I ain't gonna even make it out alive. You suddenly find my head somewhere and my body parts in another spot. We gonna keep that 100 now, Raul. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's really sad, you know, to displace families, but it was set up by that Biden administration because they were trying to get these votes. You know what I'm saying? And so I do, Raul. So you know, shoot, what is it? Butterfly 872. Hi, Mike Hurd. I appreciate you chiming in, Mike Hurd. I hope you had a grand, wonderful day as well, Mike Hurd. But Raul, I'm glad. Thank you for being a great supporter, Mike Hurd, as well, and Sanika too. And Raul, I mean, it's a sad situation, you know, and it's gonna get worse. It is not gonna get better, you know, for us, for none of us. I mean, and look at that. The missiles don't flew with Iran. Hi, Sada. Make sure you sub to me, Sada Dubow. Hi. How are you? I hope you've had a grand day. What is that? Iran and Israel. They've let off missiles and stuff. I mean, this is a worldwide tragedy that we have going on. The planes are falling out the sky. All of that. But I'm just telling people, go back and watch the beginning of Scarface. You are going to witness that on American soil. You just wait. You just sit back. Them Cubans, Mexicans, or whatever, they're going to overthrow your government. You just watch. Pacemaker, I am. And you make sure you sub to the to my page, Mr. Pacemaker 8383. Hablamos en English. But yeah, so it's Butterfly 872. Honeybee. No, it's got to be Honeybee. You got me saying some more type of stuff. It's Honeybee. Thank you, Pacemaker. But yeah, y'all, we need to stay prayed up and support each other. But once again, if that's not your battle, stay away from them grounds. Oh, you good, Pacemaker. I ain't bothered by it. I take it all, baby. If we in good spirits around here, Pacemaker. We in good spirits as always around here. It's Honeybee. My Instagram is Honeybee, Raul. But Raul, you know, It's them Democrats did that, and that man, before that man got voted in, Trump had already stated that he's gonna send the illegals back. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing new. Oh my God, I know. It's all good, Mike. Thank you for chiming in and letting me know you support me, love. Come back to another fun session. This one gonna be brief anyway. Thank you, Mike Hurd. You know it's always big love with you, baby. I know you a soldier. You a true trooper. Thank you, Mike Hurd. But Mike Hurd, I don't know if you're familiar with Scarface, but you go watch that beginning of Scarface, or if you remember it, Mike Hurd, that's what they about to do to the United States. They're going to overthrow, or at least try to overthrow, our government, the United States government. So we just going to sit back and watch and see what happened. What, Mike Hurd, I'm telling you, it's like it's going down like that in LA. So it's going to spread all across the United States. They got to talk about some stuff here. They got them people going to court, and then the judge dismissing their status and stuff. And when they go outside the courtroom, them folk getting arrested. So they shipping them to Louisiana, and they're gonna sit in that Louisiana. I'll type it, Raul. They're gonna sit in that Louisiana camp probably for about 6 months until they get transported or deported back home. So it's really. It's a set. Thank you, James Dixon. Hi. Hey, James Dixon. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you, love. Yeah, pacemaker. So it's really nothing to play with, but I was just getting on here making a statement, just like how that Scarface movie was in the beginning. It's gonna be. That's how the United States gonna be. They was already in Colorado kicking doors in the game, remember the essays and stuff or whatever they were. You know what I'm saying? Them folks ain't playing about that, because you've allowed them to come over here in droves, and it's enough of them over here to overthrow the United States. Y'all do know that they everywhere. In here, down here in Tennessee, in my 20s and stuff, I never saw so many. But for the last about 10 years, boy, they here, baby. And then they telling us to, in a lot of places we go now, down here, they ask you, do you know how to speak, Spanish or whatever? I love everyone. It's not my fight. Eddie Surrett, that's what I'm trying to say. People of my skin tone, that's not our battle. That's what I'm talking about. Eddie, you make sure you sub to me. It's not my battle, because I'm battling other things, and I was actually born here. They can try. We are on the winning team, honey. I read the back of the Bible. Get pacemaker. Now you said a million words right there. Now you writing exact, no doubt. We got you. You better carry the armor of God with you every day, all day. Honeybee, the regular honeybee. I'm gonna put it in there, right, Mac Hurd? Absolutely. We better carry the armor of God. I just know we're already battling things on our own, and we were born here. So for me to get in the middle or the midst of that, it's a fly something here. I can't do it. I cannot do it. You know what I'm saying? But that man had already said he was going to do that. Look, there were two things already on that man's agenda, and people are acting stunned when they hear. He told Elon Musk he wasn't finna go for that electric car stuff 100%. And he talked about that illegal immigration stuff. He was doing that when he was first elected the first term. He didn't play that. But that man opened up our borders, which was really dangerous. Y'all, Biden really did some treason. Y'all don't even know that. The man did treason to do that. That's treason. And let me tell you something. There is nowhere on this in these other countries that an American, and especially Australia sure enough don't play, that you could just go over and go all up under these tunnels. I wish y'all would show us how to do this tunnel stuff, because when it's time to hide out and the bombs and stuff and the tear gas start falling, we need to know how to get out. I need to click with y'all though, because I want to know how to go under them underground tunnels too. We do need y'all though, to be honest, because I know people that have left, have went under them tunnels, got deported, and done came back 2, 3 times. How y'all do that? But I want to know about these secret tunnels though. Help us. That's how y'all, we'll help y'all. Help us to escape these underground tunnels with y'all, because when it hit the fan, we need to be underground too. I'm for real. I ain't even trying to be funny. We need to know the tunnel vision thing. Honeybee 872. But yeah, y'all. It's stay away from it. I'm telling you, that's dangerous. Them folks, man, it's gonna be so crazy out here. Y'all just stay tuned. Come to the South. We got you. I'm in the South Pacemaker. I need to know where y'all at, cause I need to learn about these tunnels. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to some of these folks. I bet you KupcaKe gonna find out, baby. I'm gonna get some info. But we need to stay in tune and sync with y'all. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's so dangerous. My thing is the babies. You know, the babies that's coming up now, they gotta witness all this tragedy. It's gonna be ugly, y'all. All I can tell you is watch the beginning of Scarface. It's absolutely right and exact is what's gonna happen on U.S. soil. But them Democrats, once again, and Biden invited this catastrophe amongst all of us, because it's a danger to all of us. You know what I'm saying? So Raul, I gotta check it, because I got a little honey pot bowl on the side, my name and everything. It's got to be Honeybee 872. But yes, it's such a tragedy, y'all. I just hate it. But I'm going to tell you again, don't get yourself caught up in that stuff. That's not your battle. Don't do it. Let them folks fight their own battle. We got several battles we fight. They are fighting because they came over here the wrong way. But in reality, if they came here in the last 2 years, actually Biden invited them here. So they actually got it. In some cases, they got a right to be rebellious. Your government told them to come over here. Jump the borders. We don't care if you attack border patrol and go against all our rules. Then you coming up, a lot of them coming over here sick, hungry. You know, you can't speak the language. We can't go to nobody else's country any type of way. Man, them folks, we can't do it. Our paperwork got to be right. Our passports got to be timed and right. Y'all know what's going on. I mean, real talk. Y'all know that it's not right, but that man did it. The Democrats, and right now the Democrats, it's in an uproar too. Hey, y'all need to stay prayed up, stay on your grind, keep your eyes, ears, you know what I'm saying, everything open. Right, Mike Hurd, it's just ludicrous. I know, right? You see me right here on YouTube. I mean, what's all that for? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. You know, it's sad. I hate that's what's going on, but it's not others' battles to fight. Really, that's falling on Biden. I can't make it up. It's really falling on Biden. Biden did that. He did it. So, but you know, the thing is, we're gonna suffer. The Americans gonna suffer from it. You see how they tearing up stuff in LA? Y'all see how they tearing up buildings, they looting? Who is that gonna hurt? Who is that going to hurt? You got immigrants from another country tearing your state and city up. Think about it. Put a light bulb in your head. They not in their own country trying to overthrow their own country and fight for better rights. They in a country they weren't even born in, tearing it up, setting it on fire, laughing, throwing cocktails at your ICE agents and officers, throwing cocktails at them. So that's a dangerous situation. I'm scared of ICE agents. I was born here. Hell, I'm scared to fight back an officer, law enforcement. In my own, well, I ain't gonna say this in my country, but I'm just gonna say, hey, I was born here. Cause heck, we don't know what all we mix with and where we really from. But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna, but they over there throwing stuff, setting folk on, we're setting things on fire, unhinged, unedged by it. Real talk. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all make it make sense now. In a country that they are illegally here. Now you go over there and do that where they from. I just want you to try it. And you see what happens. In fact, go over there. Thank you, Mike. Mine for real though. Thank you so much, baby. But you go over there to them folks' land and country. But you ain't gonna go over there. First of all, your paperwork ain't right. You ain't gonna go over there no way. And then your paperwork still can be right. And hell, your head could be cut off in a field and your legs and stuff. And them folks, you all on TV, them folks, where is such and such from the United States? They been there vacationing for a whole week. Hey, we don't know, and ain't nobody gonna tell nothing. You been paid a ransom, all type of stuff. Then I heard they be doing that organ stuff too in them countries. They do that organ, what they call it, organ, hombre, gracias, papa. Hola, thank you, papa. Thank you, baby. Thank you. But yeah, y'all, this was just a brief live. Hey, Mike Hurd, you the man. I show big love on that one because he did get annoying. Much love, papa. I love you. Much love. God dang it, Raul. I can't even type it in here no way. I told you, what was it? Honey B872. And it's got a little honey pot. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, y'all. It's a sad situation. I knew when Biden was doing that foolishness, I said, oh my gosh, no, they not doing it. But they only did, it was a business deal. They only did it for them folks to get votes. He know he did it the wrong way. You're 36 years old. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, baby. And you're a nice man, me hombre. But yeah, sad situation. But y'all gonna change your tune. When you reflect and watch the beginning of Scarface, you're gonna be like, hot dang. But y'all, they destroying your city and your states. They tearing your stuff down. Hey, what's up, Uncle Man God? I gotta get back on your page and get some more tips of gardening, of course, because we know it's about to go down for sure. We see what's going on. I know you probably been seeing that Israel, who is that? Israel and Iran into it. The missiles don't went off. I was asking the Cubans or Mexican, whatever. They sure can show us how to get in them tunnels, because we gonna need to know how to escape when the gas and the bombs and stuff start hitting our grounds, because it's definitely gonna happen. And Uncle Mine, I was also saying, if we all go back and watch the beginning of the movie Scarface, that's exactly what they about to do on there you go. Thank you, Chefo. God dang it, Chefo, you know it. If you could put it in the chat. What you said, all them names. Chefo came through the door. Don't play with it, don't play with it. All the kings and queens off in this thing. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. But y'all, if y'all watch the beginning of this Scarface, watching them overthrow their government, that's exactly what's finna happen on the United States soil. But like somebody said on here, God first before anything. So we got to carry the armor of God with us all day, every day. Whether you believe or not, I'm just saying, if you believe there is one, that's you know what I'm saying. My girl, mine, I be at work and I be seeing that stuff, and my eyes just draw up like I done had a limit. You understand me? Y'all so crazy. I think that level he got locked up on the last one. Then, boy, y'all some serious around here. Y'all some serious. But Uncle Man God, I don't know if you still in here, King. But King John, that's all. It was this just brief. Y'all ain't in my current ain't in my dead. My I said fuck. My man got locked up, and what he said something. But that's some real animation going on though. And man, you doing that stuff to the Tito. Chef Fo stove, Chef Fo meal deals, man, all types. He went in there and ordered a Chef Fo. Man, y'all crazy. And what the girl name is? Big Bertha. I don't even, y'all crazy. I forgot that lady name. Man, y'all. Woo, that's some funny stuff there, partner. That is some funny stuff. I can't make it up. I be laughing. I be hollering, y'all. I ain't lying, I be hollering. Mine, I already know. That, I already know, Chef Uncle Man God. I think, yeah, that sounds about right because it's rumbling up now. It's getting started. Oh, Chef I know that's a fact for sure. Uncle Man God, that's some true stuff. See, timing is everything. And things just don't randomly happen. It has a timing to it. You're absolutely right and exact. Everything is numbered in time, and people don't believe that. But the year of, 2026? Man, you showed, man, watch out now. It's already escalating now. It's escalating real good. That's, Uncle, I just said that. Uncle Man God, that's exactly what I can't really explain it like, you know what I'm saying? But I just said that. I said Biden started that stuff. Them Democrats and Biden, the one that conjured this mess up. And Trump, and see, it's just designed that way. It's just designed. Really, they want to blame Trump, but let me tell you something. It really ain't Trump. It's just all in design and program for it to happen that way. It's just following order. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, yep, Cairo, pretty much. But this one gonna be more severe. This type of protesting they got going, cause these folks fighting to live in the country in a type of way. But see, like Uncle Man God said, and like I said earlier, Biden did that. The Democrats and Biden did. He set that mess up. So now we are about to suffer from it. Cairo, you make sure you sub to me. You said some good stuff. I mean, I don't get in none of that stuff, but hey, if you my skin tone, you better stay. That's not your battle. We're fighting already fighting stuff, and we were born here. We're already fighting enough battles on our own. Real talk. And we on stuff happened to us, and we on live. And nobody say nothing. Nobody make a law against it. Nobody do anything. They just allow it. You had an officer kick in the door on a young man eating cereal. Heifer said, I thought it was my apartment. How you thought that was your apartment, though? Mike heard that part right there. That's why I said I don't get involved in it. And I heard, I think a lady they said that lady got rich up off of it. Sure did, Mike heard. It is fake. It sure is. And they got rich up off of it. We are and hey, Uncle, I know what you're talking about. We ain't got to say it. That's why I'm not saying it either, because I don't want to be offensive to anybody, because, I'm loving. You are right and exact. That's after, until now, it still is, but it's getting worse. Cairo, that's what Uncle Mine Garden is stating as well. Biden started it, and Trump gonna finish. It's escalating. And that's why Uncle Mine Garden was like, it's really gonna be the pop off in 2026. It's just conjuring up. The devil he gonna get he got his time to reign, because there was my people built. Mike heard, I know I know we did on our backs. I visit the plantations. I talk to the historians. Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. No doubt. No doubt, Mike Hurd. Yeah, I went and visited history myself down in Louisiana, and I'm talking about teary-eyed, feelings hurt, mad, angry, all type of stuff. Man, when you get deep off into that stuff, man, it go deeper than deep. Then man, it's crazy. But everybody's absolutely right in that. I see y'all see and know what's going on. I see y'all ain't lost. I can see that. I see that. That's a big old fact. Ain't nobody. We better keep our ears, eyes, every head open, everything, because we don't. Ain't no need of us acting like this done sneaked up on us. It's happening right now. It's escalating, moving around right now. So the time is now to prepare ourselves. We should have been prepared anyway. Yes, we did, my Kurt. We created so much and still much more to do. And you are right and exact. There's no doubt about that. There's something, man. It's a tragedy, y'all, but it is definitely absolutely gonna get worse. And y'all wait till the hunger, what is it, famine? I know I'm not pronouncing it right, but y'all know what I'm saying. When we get hungry and you can't grow your food, oh my gosh. That man already saying, baby, they cutting that SNAP stuff out. That man cutting all that stuff out. And then in some states, they already saying you can't buy, you have a limitation on buying that junk food. Man, Uncle Man God is exactly what you said. Trump, it ain't funny. Trump gonna finish that one on now, buddy. It's designed that way. Ain't no need of us blaming Trump at all. It's just already, you needed the people, you needed the folks to carry it out. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You needed certain ones to carry it on out. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Somebody might get mad, unfree me, I don't know. Trump actually is gonna be protected. A lot of y'all might not agree, but he's gonna be protected. It's gonna be a seal around him. He's only doing, in my mind, I think some things he's doing is unconsciously being done. And it's biblical. He don't even know he's doing some biblical type stuff. I believe Trump, he's unconsciously doing a lot of things, but it's at the same token, it's done on a biblical fashion. There it is. Another seal has been broken. There it is. Babylon is falling. There it is. And y'all looking at Israel and Iran. Israel got to pay back, baby. Israel was hard-headed. In fact, Israel is the reason why Moses only saw the promised land. He couldn't go there. See, that stuff go all the way back. If you read, it goes all the way back. Israel, they're going to be punished forever. It's a punishment. It's a thing upon them. Anyway, they've been hard-headed and disorderly all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hold up. But now more than ever, people got to stick together no matter facts. If they were there before the colonization, if people were brought and built it, if people came last generation and have U.S. children now. That's true. We are going to have to band and stand together. Why do you think I'm asking them about them tunnels? That's why I said, you teach us about them tunnels, and we got to stick with y'all. Because when the gas and all that stuff come on our soil, we got to go underground in bunkers and stuff. See that White House, them folks, all them presidents, they know they got underground bunkers and all that. Man, these folk buying islands. These people got islands and all type of stuff going on. But Babylon has definitely fallen. I believe another seal has been broken. You know what I'm saying? It's just all falling in place right before our eyes. And it's scary. It's really scary. When I saw that footage on LA, and I'm saying to myself, is this a city or a state in the United States? I'm seriously, because it looked like something overseas when I see it on TV. I said, I know this can't be on American soil. But yes, it is. And it's going to spread all across America. Y'all just watch. Just watch what's about to happen. It ain't no joke. People laughing, playing, going on with their daily lives. Not occur in the world. When you see people throwing cocktails and burning cars in the middle of the street, broad daylight, burning American flag. Ain't it illegal to burn American flag? I think that's federal crime. Am I wrong? They burning American flags. Go over there in their country and do it. Go over there. I bet you. And you're going to get tortured. But they believe in decapitation off the muscle. You definitely going to get decapitated before you're going to get tortured too. They sort of burn your elbows and fingertips. They like to torture you. Y'all know how that stuff go. But anyway, they throwing stuff at your agents, at your ICE agents, at your officers, and it's just, I'm like, oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bunch of restrictions. All of the potters knows the Bible, absolutely, and knows exactly what's happening and going on. It's a power shift. Woo, boy. I got some kings on here today, baby. It's a power shift and they can't stop it. Oh my gosh. My God, you just said something. Y'all on here talking some noise right here. That is so true. They know it. Yes, sir. And it ain't doing nothing but fulfilling. It's fulfilling, y'all. I promise. That man said the power shifted. Woo! They sure can't stop it. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing nobody can do. Woo-wee. That man told them folks come across here, that administration, that Biden administration, you come across here, no matter what, whether you're right or wrong, criminal, that man, that I don't care what nobody say, that is a form of treason. It absolutely is. It's a form of treason. Biden did some treason, but it's already written, so it got to happen. And just like you said, Biden started, but Trump gonna finish it on out. Big old facts right there. And Cairo and Mike here, y'all done said, I got some true kings on here. Y'all done said a mouthful of stuff. This some serious stuff here. It's serious. And y'all, and you know what's so stunning to me though, y'all? People are going on by their business as if this is all natural, or they worried about other things. I mean, I know we can't just really worry about it, but my thing is preparing to move your family to safer grounds. But it really ain't, in the end though, it ain't gonna be nowhere to hide though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn that underground for real though, y'all. Those tunnels and all that stuff they got going. The bunkers, we got to get some of that going our own selves. I'm seriously. But when it's all over with towards the end of it, we ain't going to be able to. And then they connecting all our roads. Uncle Mike, you remember you posted that on Facebook? I thought about that one day. All our roads are connected, y'all. All that stuff. This ain't number one big, man, they done connected all this. Man, ooh-wee. All this stuff connected. We ain't gonna be able to run nowhere. The only place we gonna be able to run, first, like we said, the arm of God. Then we're gonna have to go underground. Real talk. Then after that, they gonna start putting you up on underground. Real talk, y'all. But listen, y'all, it's been a pleasure. I thank everybody, all the kings and queens that chimed in. I hope y'all have subbed to the cupcake. There is more to come. I'm gonna keep watching news. I'm watching this Iran and Israel. The rich people would go underground after they lit the world. Carol, that's that part right there. They are, yes, they already got it set up. And see the other clowns claiming that they see they try, and then another thing, they trying to go up space. That's why they lied. Like what's the Gail King them don't went out up in space. Them folks ain't went. I don't believe it. We ain't even been to the moon. They trying to find life where they can have some type of stability to live up there up in space somewhere, but God ain't gonna allow that. We're not gonna be able to do that. They claim they got all this money and thinking that money is gonna save them. It will get you so far. Let's not get it twisted. And remember, guys, in the end too, gold and silver gonna save you too, and particularly that gold. If you can get hold to some gold coins and bars, get it. Silver, that's what's going to preserve you as well. In a nutshell, God finna find out who really trusts him. Woo! Who really trusts him. Ain't nowhere to run. You got to trust God and stay out the way. And those are facts. Y'all are really speaking facts. Y'all make sure y'all sub and like the cupcake up, please. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, they trying to go up in space and trying to find. I mean, I think they were telling the celebrities to $1 million to go up there, whatever they trying to do. But baby, you ain't gonna be able to do that. You will never be able to live up in the earth like that. That's the host. That's the heaven. You ain't finna do that. God is not finna let it. We ain't even been to the moon. At least I believe we ain't been to the moon. They can't run from a God who sees and knows everything. Those rich people can't hide nowhere. No, they can't. But they will temporarily be able to do some stuff like Carol said. Now, you know, they will, because they got that bag. That's why they trying to clear stuff out and figure out what's in space. Now, they got satellites and stuff up in space. Those astronauts do go up there and study, and they mess with the clouds. They mess with our weather. Don't y'all see how our weather pattern has changed? They mess with that. They do mess with all of that. But as far as living, and then don't y'all see every other day we found a sign of life here, all that old stuff. They would need all the good people to build everything, and it would take too long anyway. Cairo, you're right and exact. It's gonna take too long. It's too late now. Supposed been doing it probably before I was born to have that about right about now. You right. That's why it's built like what Uncle Maine Garden, what Cairo is saying. You're not gonna be able to escape. You will for a minute in the beginning, but as it further progress, no, you're not. No, you're not. Because you can't fight the hand of God and what's meant to be. And evil is gonna have its reign. You know what I'm saying? It got to, because there was a pact between God and Satan. So he got to do his thing too. He got to meet his quota, because he was the morning, the angel of morning. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest angels. So before he cast him down or whatever. So he got to let him roam and do his thing too. So he gonna do what he gotta do. And that's what he's doing now. He's conjuring all that stuff up. It's getting all stirred up, boy. I understand, but when the S hits the fan, all of them satellites, yep, and everything they come up with is coming down. They know who whoa. Yes, Uncle Maine Garden, that is going to be the truth and the right exact war. In fact, the last war of ever. And we already know the gates of hell shall not prevail. You understand me? See, there's some religion, there's some biblical type stuff going on right now. That's why we're witnessing it's slick coming on us. Iran and that other place. Both of them, which have done wrong back in the days. You understand me? Iran and Israel both have been hard-headed. You understand me? So watch that war. That war is gonna spread. That's a dangerous thing that's going on. And it ain't no joke, y'all. We see all, I'm serious. When I saw LA, I couldn't believe that was the United States. And I mean, they tearing that place up, burning the flag, all types of stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But we got to stay prayed up. It's really nothing. Like you say, the few dollars, the gold, and that silver, it's going to help you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, learn how to fish. Learn how to garden. It's coming. The hungry is coming. I'm telling you, the hungriness is coming. It's slowly but surely doing its thing. They say them ships ain't moving and all that stuff. That stuff with China and the United States. Beware. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let it slip by you. The time is now. Do not wait. Do not wait. You remember the 3 little pigs? One big house of straw, brick, and wood. Everybody's house got blown down except the little pig with the bricks. I'm telling you, y'all, it's something serious out here. It's scary too, but it's nothing we can do about it. It's already written. It's already designed. And then check out what else gonna happen. So much stuff gonna be revealed this year. More is gonna be revealed. More. They trying to now. Y'all see how they. If you watch stuff, geography and the history channels and stuff, there are aliens and all that. We already know strange things have been abroad us. Y'all, why y'all trying to fool us? Don't try to tell us this stuff now. I knew this stuff as a kid. I always been like this. Exactly, K-Ro. As a kid. Don't let them folks fool y'all. See, that's devil's work too. When they try to throw little knick-knack stuff on us, we already know. But that Gayle King, what y'all think about that Gayle King stuff then? When they went up to space, look who they had on there. Katy Perry. Gayle King. I forgot the other lady's name. Do y'all think they went where they say they went? I just want to know. Y'all let me know. Somebody say yes or no. Do y'all think? And I don't like Gayle King. I'm sorry. I deal with Oprah. I don't too much care for Oprah, but I deal with Oprah before Gayle. Gayle just really, I don't too much care for her. But do y'all actually think exactly, Uncle Man God? Them folks, I don't know where the heck they went, but they didn't go where they say they went. I bet you that missile or whatever, it went so far up, then talking about it came back down. Y'all see what that thing did in the ocean? Imploded. See, when you get all that money, you just do crazy, foolish. You're wrestling with power, with God, and you can't do that. Let's hope for the Epstein files. That's when the real monsters come to life. Shoot, it's revealing already. I don't even know much about. Let me ask you something, K-Ro. With that Epstein stuff, are y'all saying that they were having sex with little girls or something, kids under 18? There it is, Uncle Mike. Look, right, Uncle Mike. They mess around and get in one of them portals, and you gonna get what you wish for real. And that's another thing, like y'all be saying, they know there are portals here that you mess around with them portals, you'll never be heard or seen from again. I do think they went up, but it's just ridiculous. But K-Ro, where did they go? Uncle Mike, you so crazy. I know you trip, Uncle Mike. But where did they go, K-Ro? Y'all make sure y'all something like the Cupcake Cup, please. Tell me, where did they go? I think they went up somewhere too. Now, I do agree with that. I must agree with that. They went somewhere, but I don't believe they went where they say they went. And what was it, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? I just don't believe it, y'all. And I mean, first of all, about who they chose to do it. Yeah, that sold them to rich guys, maybe some politicians, rich Israelis, oil and insurance CEO. Them folks wealthy. And y'all know they could tell the public anything. And people, you know, so lost out here. Yep, that is rich people stuff. Uncle Mine, I agree. They couldn't have. I mean, they can't go. You to go out the firmament is to die. You're absolutely correct. To go to reach that is to die. I mean, because that's a seal around it. The Bible teaches that. So I mean that's I agree. I think they went so far or something. I don't know what they did. But we see how high an airplane go. And then them other folks that down in that ocean, ain't no telling what really happened to them people, y'all. I mean, these folks, millionaires, billionaires, what they say they were trying to do down there. See the dang on Titanic. Y'all, what kind of... y'all know, boy, when you get that money... You just go on. The more foolish you get, you just go on and on and on. You really trying to grab, power that man can't even, fathom. We can't even fathom that. Hash you in there. My God dang. That's some weird stuff. That freaked me out so bad, y'all, when they say that folks imploded, if I'm saying the word correct, exploded or whatever, down there in that ocean like that. I felt sorry for that little boy. He was just following his dad. I really did. But the other ones, I'm like, y'all just crazy. And then, once before, I think some stuff have happened for people going down there. That's why they send them robots and stuff down there exploring. And have y'all heard? Ain't nobody messed around there no more since that thing done imploded. And that man got on there and said, "Who is that? The director, Cameron wanted." He said, "I told them that stuff was dangerous before they even did it, and people had got fired from the company and everything." It's some dangerous stuff going around in this world all over the globe. Real talk. But we can't get caught up in that money. But now, money will get you, and trading goods when the times draw near will get you somewhere for quite some time. But once it start winding up more, that ain't gonna even save you no more, because all that's gonna be drawed up and gone, because everybody done traded and winded stuff off, done ate everything and done did all types of stuff to each other and harmed. It's just gonna be a sad situation, you know what I'm saying, to live through. And once again, Satan gonna reign. He gonna do what he gonna get his reign in, but he will not prevail. You understand me? So we gotta stay steadfast. That's right, K-Ro. We gotta keep the armor of God seriously. Each and every day, stay prayed up, believe, keep our hearts right. Teach whoever will listen. Let me tell you something about that. Teach, tell them, put it in their head. If they ain't listening, carry on. Because you can lose your own soul in life trying to help people that's going to always question you. How you know that? Hey, Papa, that's right, baby. Hey, they're going to question. Well, how you know that's going to happen? How you think that? Because they're looking at you and saying, you're simple. How would you know this type of, information? Do not. Let me tell you, I'm going to run this by y'all. If you know the story of Moses, they taunted Moses. They upsetted Moses. Moses is the reason why. The Israelites are the reason why Moses didn't go to the promised land. And guess what? See, you didn't finish hearing the rest of the story. How many years did they wander? 40 years. Until all of them died off. So guess what? Guess who made it? They offspring. None of them made it to the promised land. See, y'all don't hear the rest of the story. They didn't make it. They taunted. Moses struck that rock. He hit that rock out of anger. He was frustrated and mad. That's why I'm telling y'all, teach it, let them hear it, Let people listen to you. If they don't catch on or ain't trying to catch on or always questioning you, let it be. Leave it be. Leave well enough alone. You remember Noah in the ark? They didn't believe it. It started raining. It was until rain came up to their knees. That's when they said, uh-oh, it's too late now. You're locked out of the ark. Do not lose yourself. Papa, I know, right? Don't lose yourself. Even if it's a family member. I'm sorry, y'all. You're going to have to move on and save who want to be saved. Noah had to move on. Lot lost his wife in Sodom and Gomorrah. God told, don't look back. She looked back, turned into a pillar of salt. When you move on, you move on. You keep stepping. Do not turn back to it. Because once you turn back, there it is. You stuck. Knock out. What's up, baby? Another king done hit the scene. All the kings in here. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. You know, y'all make sure y'all sub and like the Cupcake Cup. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, carry on. Carry on. If you know how to garden, you sitting there trying to teach these folks, this how you plant. Well, such and such. Why you, if you're trying to teach them how to fish, hey, mind, look here. It's a catastrophe that's coming. If they don't want to take heed of it, you're going to have to let them suffer. You're going to have to move on. Because you're going to have to teach somebody, say that energy to help somebody else, help some kids or something. You know, put it in their ear. Help the people that's hungry for knowledge, that want to hear it. Because you're going to lose yourself trying to help these folks. I'm going to tell you that right now. You'll turn blue-black trying to help these folks. And they ain't going to listen. They're going to question you. I can't stand a person that constantly knickknacks and question. I know, Uncle Man, God, that's exactly that's why I'm saying it. You're right and exact. You know what I'm saying? We are the most hard-headed and the most unbelievable. Them other folks got to tell them before they even can believe. Just like they believe them folks don't went up somewhere, wherever they said a Gail King. That hell ain't win no. Y'all think Oprah finna let her best friend go somewhere and she might not see that woman no more? Hell, that's their girlfriends. She love Gail more than she loves Stedman. Stedman stay in the guest house. You will never see Stedman with Oprah. And Oprah is a billionaire. Y'all really think she was finna let Gail? Then she a good old actress too. When Gail got out the craft or whatever you call space shuttle, whatever it was, she all happy, my friend, and crying. Cause y'all know Oprah used to be a dang on good actress. You remember Color Purple? She did that farewell back in the day when she was a good actress, when she was thirsty and hungry. But now she with the sugar honey iced tea. Now she's too commercial now. But don't do it, y'all. They messed Moses up. They messed Moses up. I always have to go back to Moses. Noah left them folks. They left them outside, baby. They drowned. Let them drown. Let them cook. Glorilla say, let them cook. Let them cook. Uncle Man God, Stedman and her. You right. But she wasn't gonna sacrifice her that way. She gonna get her another type way. And I do agree with that. I do agree with that, King. No doubt. She will. Cause she the reason why Gail is looking the way she looking now. Got that bag. Facts. Gail wasn't no dummy, but she helped. Gail, the reason Gail is in that position she's in right now is because of Oprah. That's Oprah girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? They even look alike. Them folks, they talk alike, they look alike, all types of. Y'all sub like the Cupcake Up, please. But yeah, y'all, we gotta stay steadfast in Christ. I mean, and then y'all remember what was that? The Tower of Babel, when they kept building all that stuff and trying to reach the heaven and all that, and God knocked all that stuff down and made them people. That's why we can't understand everybody. Everybody speaking different languages now. The Tower of Babel. My phone finna go out. But yeah, the Tower of Babel So this stuff is real, y'all. It's biblical. I don't know if you believe the Bible, in it Bible. I don't know if you believe there's a God, but I do. I'm just saying, you better care, cause like King Uncle Mangar said, and other Cairo and others said, Mike heard them. You know, that's the only fight you gonna have, and we finna find out who truly believe. See, they got some of y'all with that what that thing, that Nick thing, that shot. They got you with that shot. I saw a lot of people fold. They got them with that shot. Yes, they did. Have mercy, that COVID shot, and then start talking about all them boosters. I said, say what? The boosters? Now, if that didn't kill you, I don't think my body could have took all that. 4-5 boosters. And then these folks start saying, John Johnson and the Merck, it was an N-word. I can't think of their name right now. They say, they putting blood clots in people. And don't y'all know people were still getting them COVID shots? And they still doing it now. I had COVID about 3 times, y'all. And thank God I survived. And I'm going to tell y'all something, though. That first time, that first COVID, when I first had COVID, I damn near died. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And you know it's COVID. And it's not like the flu. I ain't never had pneumonia or anything, but I have had the flu. That COVID is going to take a toll through your body, and it's going to attack you where you are the weakest, and you're going to feel it run through your body. I was weak. I couldn't hardly walk. I had a severity of coughing and a severity of headache. The only thing that said, first of all, first and foremost, was God. But I was so weak. But my family had brought me some fruit. I had fruit in their pain meds. And that's what literally happened, because you're going to be in so much pain. Oh my gosh. And it's some type of excruciating coughing that I've never experienced in my life. But y'all, it'll weaken your body so bad. And the second time I got it, I knew what it was, because I had that feeling. But the last 2 times I had it, it wasn't as severe as the first time. And I'm going to tell you why. Because my system knew that virus. So our bodies are self-healing mechanism as is. God has already gave us the self-healing mechanism. Because when we cut ourselves, you see in about 15 or 20 minutes, the skin tries to self-heal. It start, forming a scale over it. You understand me? So that's what God did. We already self-healing. So a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't with the COVID shot. I'm sorry. I'm still not with it. And then they trying to throw it on the babies. When the babies can take the shot at 2 years old. You better not take your babies down there and get them shots. They're making babies deform. You don't know what this stuff got going on and what's all inside of it. Dangerous situation. But see, that's what they're doing to us. Don't put that mess in your hand. They're going to start that stuff conjuring slowly but surely. Putting that chip and stuff all in you. But the chip stuff already going on anyway. Whatever they come up with, Uncle Man Garden say, we already had a system because we've been getting food from the store. That's absolutely correct. We already ate it. Yeah, that's true stuff. We already ate it. You're right. I mean, and they done messed that food. That food is horrendous, y'all. And to see fruit with no seeds in it. Come on, y'all. Fruit and veggies with no seeds in it. So y'all know that ain't organic. They done went in that lab and made this stuff. So if they went in the lab and made that stuff, ain't no telling. And then making food to last longer on the shelves. So y'all know we doing, what's all that cancer and stuff out here? Stomach cancer, throat cancer. So, it's so many types of different bone cancer. You know what I'm saying? It's eye cancer, organ cancer. It's crazy. They got us good though, y'all. I ain't lying. They got us good. I remember I was working for the train station, y'all, and a machine was in there, and I think something about the machine didn't take money. I think you could put your hand or something up there and order your stuff. And I said, hold on, y'all. And the conductors and the engineers was laughing at me. Because y'all know them some of the smartest people too. Them engineers and them train conductors and stuff, they are highly intelligent. And they the ones told me to make sure I always keep an Android. They say do Android. That's what the engineers told me. Android. They say the iPhone is just for fashion, but they say do Android. But I said, y'all, what's going on here? And they were laughing and stuff. Yeah, I saw the system have the yeah, right, Uncle Mine. But yeah, man, hold up, Carol. I'm finna read what you just said. But yeah, I said, God, dog, this technology, man, and this was some years ago. This was some years ago when they showed it to me, and they were laughing so hard at me. I said, God, dog, but I understood it because I'm surrounded by engineers, and they super smart. But Carol said, but they just went crazy with the lockdown. Yes, and the boosters. That was the problem. We were locked up, isolated, and immune system got weak, and the shot came up so quick. You are absolutely correct. A lot of us, got unhealthy. That too. Gain weight, eating all this stuff. But then a lot of people got smart too. Some goodness came out of it because a lot of people started home businesses, and that's how that working from home started too, which was a great thing for some. I wish I could have worked from home, but I couldn't. So, but yeah, some great stuff came out of it. But that booster, this dang, y'all, these little things in here. It's either a fly or a mosquito, one of them. But anyway, it was inevitable that there would be problems. Absolutely, Cairo, no doubt. You know, and whoever, and if you still getting them boosters shots, stop. Tell your loved ones, don't cut. Well, you know what? If they got the initial shot and start getting boosters, hell, it might kill them if they stop it. Shoot, I don't know. I ain't trying to be funny, but real talk though, I don't know. I just don't know. They put all this mess on us and telling you can't do this. And then y'all know they got they don't snuck in the real ID on us, which I knew about it 15, 20 years ago. Actually, y'all, they've been telling us to do this for years because they had been telling me. I knew about it like 15, 20 years ago. I just was too lazy to get it done. But, they had been telling me I got to get my real ID. I got to get my real ID. I just didn't do it. So, I mean, this stuff is not happening for nothing. It's designed and all laid out, written and planned out, all for a reason. And they can do all this, put the stars on the ID. They can do all this, all they want to. Y'all know it ain't to help us. They got some more stuff. They have hidden agendas on all this stuff they have going. But I promise you, I wouldn't have got that COVID shot though. I'm serious. I be trying to teach people in my surroundings. Y'all gonna stop listening to them people, and I'm not gonna say who they are because but you better go back to the basics and know. Oh no, don't worry. I got two now. My body can protect. Right, Carol? Don't get no more. Don't get no more of them shots. And I understand if you did, because I got family and loved ones that did it. And I'm like, why y'all do that? You know what I'm saying? But, everybody have their own reasoning of doing what they do. I'm just not finna do it because I know how them folks, man, people, y'all, my phone finna get ready to cut off. They set us up all types of ways, y'all. And we got to stay focused. And I'm going to tell you something. Just like what y'all was saying in the chat, now you finna get ready to find out who really believe in Christ, though. We finna find that out. Don't, Cairo, no doubt. I guarantee you, you watch what's finna happen. Watch all these preachers and stuff. The main one, the church going folks. I'm in church every day. Do you gotta ask you, how come you ain't in church? Watch. They folded when the COVID stuff came out. Watch what's finna happen now, though. I don't see no pastor. Y'all, all this violence and stuff going on. Are y'all seeing any pastors getting on the internet speaking on this? This is biblical. This is designed. This is written. It's to happen. What's to happen is going to happen. I don't see nobody quiet as a church mouse. And y'all, I found out actually a lot of the church people and the pastors are more scared than the worldly people or than the devilish people. You understand me? I'm serious, y'all. I have found out that the more of the church people, when stuff like this start happening, because I found out a lot of them don't want to even talk about it. They don't even want, and I be like, no, don't talk to me about nothing else. I need you to talk to me about saving my soul and how to survive on what's going on right now. Don't talk around what I'm asking you. Real talk. But a lot of them ain't gonna talk to you about it. Hell, they scared or don't know. But I truly believe another seal has been broken. I absolutely believe that. I really do. A trumpet has sounded. But it's gonna, Lord have mercy. Hey y'all, I'm gonna get off here so I can let my phone charge up. I love you guys. K-Roll, I hope you come back and I hope you sub. I love you. You gave me some good stuff in my chat. I sure appreciate you. Uncle Man, God, all the kings was in here. Knockout, Papa, my man Mike Hurd came in here. Chef O through the door. He came in here. Some grand people came in here today, y'all. I love my chat. Yeah, I said Mike Hurd. Some great people, great and grand people came in here. And that's what I like because we going to have a Pacemaker came here. Thank you, Pacemaker. Eddie Syrup, all y'all came in here. We have to, it's cool to have fun. I want to have fun. And Sanika, thank you. If you still in here, you probably gone now. Thank you. I appreciate you too, love. But some of this stuff gotta be serious. Gotta be serious as well because it's gonna be too many lost people, and you want to get people in as more as we can because we're gonna, in the end, we are gonna need each other if we can stand. Thank you, Carol. Please keep tuning in. I love you, baby. Thank you. Yes, we all got to stay prayed up and stay strong. They don't know the breakdown. They lost these past. Uncle Mine, I don't see nobody saying nothing. Not even in Memphis. And we lost our two people that'll talk, especially I know Pastor Floyd. Oh, he will speak on it though. He will speak on it. He'll say some stuff. But yeah, we lost our two people that'll say something. And we also lost Bobby OJ. So we ain't got nobody to say nothing. K-Ro, I love you back, baby. But y'all, yeah, we got to have fun and be for real too. Because what's happening in our surroundings, it's no joke. And it's going to be right before our eyes soon. If it's in LA, it's on the way. You understand me? I saw on news in my own town that they are these folks, summoning these folks to court, and the judge dismissing them people, and they going outside and getting detained and shipped to Louisiana. So they gonna stay in their Louisiana camp for about 5 or 6 months before they get deported, and that ain't nothing to play with, y'all. Real talk. I mean, but that once again, that man he did it. Biden did that foolishness. He did. That wasn't nothing but a trap. That's greed. But see, they were trying to get votes. That's right, Uncle Man God. It's on the way. That's what I'm saying. It's on the way. No doubt about that. It's a fact. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, it's on the way. I see them folk burning flags, burning cars in the middle of the street. Yes, Cairo. That's where I'm at in Memphis. And they fighting against that. They say that factory releasing all this stuff in the air and all that old stuff. But guess who going along with it? Our mayors. Yes, they are messing up our air quality, K-Roll. And they about to mess up our water supply. We got the best water supply in the world. Our water is terrific. Anytime I go out of our city or state, I can tell the difference in the texture of water. In fact, I can tell the texture of difference in the water just through different communities in the city. I don't know if anybody else can, but I can. Yeah, they messing up their air and people are protesting. But guess who in for? Our mayors. The mayor's saying it's gonna bring millions of dollars or something. He's saying I don't know what, but council is against it. They say that stuff pollution. You know that's crazy. Yeah, they do. I said that man. We got a terrible captain or head of our MPD department, police department, and that mayor sucks. But that's what they voted for. That's what they voted for. It's crazy. Yeah, we doomed now. We doomed out here. So if them folks come out here and it's coming here, all that marching and tearing up stuff. Exactly, K-Roll. So many people will have long time suffer from that. Yes, that's where a lot of that. We had something here years back, a Vesco, whatever. It was in North Memphis, and it was sending all that bad rust and chemicals through the water under them pipes and stuff, and was killing all them people, and they knew about it, and they kept that plant running until they started. I think that the city, they started giving in lawsuits because so many people was catching cancer and different diseases from it. And then they finally had to shut it down because you could smell it when you came in the area. Y'all, I got to go. My phone finna cut off. I love you guys. Thank you. Tune back in to me later. Oh, snaps. I done waited to the end, y'all. Hold up. So, yeah, guys, I'm on 4%. I'm glad I got my thing here. Hey, peace, love. We going to stay prayed up. Carol, you make sure you sub and come back to me. Thank you, all the kings and queens that came in. Big love. We going to come back and talk more. We going to have some fun, too, next time. Much love. KupcaKe pinned you again, didn't I? Y'all know I got that from the Lion King. Pinned you again, didn't it? I like saying it, y'all. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. KupcaKe gonna keep pinning you. Much love. Love you guys. Y'all have a great night. Y'all take care. Eat well, live well. We gonna take care of each other.